what's worse than being stuck? Finally making a move and realizing you're still stuck, just more expensively. You restructured. You hired that strategic ops person. You rolled out your new quarterly priorities. And yet, everything still feels off. It's like you bought everyone noise canceling headphones and then wondered why no one's on the same page anymore. This is the real cost of misalignment, and no one talks about it nearly enough, especially in scaling startups, growing SMBs, or teams post acquisition. Let me be clear, your people aren't lazy, they're just not aligned. There's a difference between motion and progress, and misalignment is where busy teams go to die. Here's what misalignment looks like in the wild. Everyone's working, but on different definitions of important. Deadlines get missed, not because people are slacking, but because ownership is fuzzy. Your top performer starts to quietly disengage. And a new hire flounders, not because they're a bad fit, but because the team can't properly onboard them. Your leaders keep trying to drive strategy, but can't get traction. And the kicker? Everyone thinks they're doing the right thing, which means they don't see the problem until you're behind schedule, behind budget, or behind your competitors. If you're growing fast or integrating after an M&A, this pain gets amplified. Now you've got different cultures, unspoken expectations, competing leadership styles, and we've always done it this way wars happening in Slack threads and employees' heads. It's like trying to merge two GPS systems while the car's already speeding down the freeway. Spoiler, you're not going to the same destination. Here's the truth. Misalignment is a people problem, not a process problem. And it can't be solved with another offsite or trust falls or a shiny new project management tool. What you can do is diagnose it. This is where I come in with something I call the Team Strategy Diagnostic. It gives you real visibility into how your team naturally works, where they complement and clash, and whether their strengths align or compete with your strategic goals, and why just work it out isn't working anymore. We start with data from Predictive Index to surface the real behavioral wiring of you and your team. Then we run 2 focused workshops, one to improve team dynamics so people stop stepping on each other's toes, and one to align your team with your actual business objectives so execution finally flows. Because clarity kills chaos and alignment builds trust. Aligned teams move faster, they communicate better, they execute with less drama and fewer handoffs dropped. And you, the leader, get to stop being the emergency hotline for every decision. So if your team is smart, busy, and still out of sync, you're not failing, you're misaligned. Let's fix that. Book a Team Strategy Diagnostic, and I'll help you pinpoint what's going wrong and get your team rowing in the same direction, fast.